What if I told you that 99% of people visiting Jasper National Park are doing it completely wrong? They're missing hidden waterfalls that look like something from another planet, secret hot springs that locals don't want you to know about, and wildlife encounters so incredible they'll give you chills just thinking about them. I spent 30 days exploring every corner of this 11,000 square kilometer wilderness, and what I discovered will completely change how you experience the Canadian Rockies. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to find that perfect Instagram shot, how to avoid the tourist traps, and the one secret spot that made me cry tears of joy. But first, and this is crucial, at number 7 on this list, I'm going to reveal a location so incredible that Parks Canada actually tries to keep it quiet. You won't believe what I found there. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel, Adventure Seekers. If this is your first time here, I'm Name, and I've spent the last 5 years uncovering hidden gems across Canada's national parks. And let me tell you, Jasper just broke my heart in the most beautiful way possible. Before we start this incredible journey together, smash that like button if you're ready to discover the real Jasper, and subscribe with notifications on because I'm dropping insider secrets that you literally cannot find anywhere else online. Now, I know what you're thinking, another top 20 list. But here's the thing that makes this different. I didn't just visit these places. I lived them. I spent nights under the stars, hiked trails that don't exist on maps, and talked to locals who called this place home for generations. Actually, let me start with a confession. 3 years ago, I visited Jasper for the first time and thought it was just okay. I did the typical tourist thing: Lake Malign, Athabasca Falls, done. I left thinking, what's all the fuss about? Boy, was I wrong. This time, I came back with a completely different approach, and what I discovered literally changed my life. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that most people never get to experience. Alright, let's jump straight into number 20, and I'm starting with something that's going to surprise you. Number 20, Pyramid Lake Sunrise. Number 20 might seem obvious: Pyramid Lake, but here's what nobody tells you. Forget the daytime crowds. Set your alarm for 4:30 a.m. and thank me later. The reflection of Pyramid Mountain in perfectly still water, with mist rising like ghosts. It's pure magic. Pro tip: park at the overflow lot and walk the extra 200 meters. You'll avoid 90% of the photographers. Number 19, Athabasca River Floating. Number 19, Athabasca River Floating. But not the commercial stuff. Rent a kayak from Source for Sports and put in at Old Fort Point. 3 hours of pure wilderness, and you'll see elk drinking at the water's edge like you're in a nature documentary. Number 18, Cavell Meadows Secret Viewpoint. Number 18 is where things get interesting. Everyone does the Cavell Meadows Trail, but 99% turn back at the main viewpoint. Keep going for another 20 minutes to reach the glacial lake. The wildflowers here in July? Absolutely insane. And speaking of wildflowers, wait until you see what I found at number 12. It's so colorful it looks fake. Number 17, Whistler's Mountain Gondola Hack. Number 17, the Whistler's Mountain Gondola, but here's the hack everyone's sleeping on. Buy your ticket online the day before for a 20% discount, but more importantly, go up 90 minutes before sunset. You'll get the golden hour and the blue hour, plus way fewer crowds. Number 16, Medicine Lake Disappearing ACT. Number 16 is straight up mysterious. Medicine Lake literally disappears every year. By September, this massive lake becomes a tiny creek. The indigenous peoples called it Medicine because they couldn't understand where the water went. Now I know the geological reason why, and it's absolutely mind-blowing, but I'll save that story for number 8, because what I discovered there connects to something even more incredible. But first, let me know in the comments, have you ever seen a lake disappear? Because what happens at Medicine Lake defies everything you think you know about water. Number 15, Jasper Skytram Night Experience. Number 15 just opened this year and it's a game changer. The Jasper Sky Tram now offers night rides during new moon phases. Why is this incredible? Zero light pollution. The Milky Way looks like someone spilled diamonds across black velvet. Number 14, Malign Canyon Ice Walk. Number 14 only exists in winter, but it's so spectacular I had to include it. Malign Canyon transforms into an ice cathedral. Book with Jasper Adventure Center, but here's the secret: ask for the photographer's tour. They take you to spots the regular tours skip. Number 13, Sunwapta Falls Hidden Pool. Number 13 is where I almost broke my camera trying to get the perfect shot. Everyone photographs Sunwapta Falls from the viewpoint, but scramble down the rocks on the right side, there's a hidden pool that creates the most incredible foreground for your photos. Safety first, though the rocks are slippery. I learned that the hard way. Number 12, Valley of the Five Lakes. Number 12 is that color explosion I promised earlier. Valley of the Five Lakes looks like someone dropped food coloring in pristine mountain water. Each lake is a different shade: turquoise, emerald, sapphire, jade, and aquamarine. The 4.6 kilometers hike is easy, but timing is everything. Go between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when the sun hits the water directly. Number 11, Edith Cavell Meadows Night Photography. Number 11 blew my mind so hard I almost forgot to film it. Mount Edith Cavell at night is a completely different world. The Angel Glacier glows under moonlight, and if you're lucky, with aurora activity. Actually, let me tell you what happened to me there. It was 2 a.m. I was exhausted from hiking all day, questioning why I was sitting in near freezing temperatures with my camera set up. Then the aurora started dancing directly above the glacier. I shot for 3 hours straight, and when I looked at the back of my camera, I had captured something I'd never seen before. A photo so incredible that it changed my entire perspective on night photography. If you're loving these hidden gems so far, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because the next 10 locations are going to absolutely blow your mind. Seriously, number 7 is going to make your jaw drop. And drop a fire emoji in the comments if you've ever done night photography. I want to see your best shots. We're now entering what I call the money section. These next 5 spots are so incredible that just one of them would make your entire trip worthwhile. Number 10, Spirit Island Sunrise Kayak. Number 10 is the shot everyone wants but nobody gets right. Spirit Island, yes, that famous postcard image. But forget the boat tours with 50 other tourists. Rent a canoe from Malign Lake and paddle out at sunrise. Here's what the tour guides don't tell you. Spirit Island isn't actually an island. It's connected to the shore by a narrow strip of land that's only visible at low water. I discovered this by accident when I beached my canoe and walked around it. The rental place opens at 9 a.m., but show up at 8:30 and ask nicely, they'll often rent to you early if you seem experienced. Number 9, Miette Hot Springs Under the Stars. Number 9 is pure bliss. Miette Hot Springs stays open until 10:30 p.m., but everyone leaves by 9. Those last 90 minutes? You'll have the hottest natural springs in the Canadian Rockies almost to yourself, under a canopy of stars. I spent 4 hours there one night, soaking in 40 degrees Celsius mineral water while watching satellites trace across the sky. A park interpreter told me that indigenous peoples have been using these springs for over 1,000 years for healing ceremonies. The minerals here are so concentrated that 20 minutes in these waters is equivalent to a full spa day anywhere else. Number 8, Medicine Lake's Underground Secret. Remember I promised to explain Medicine Lake's disappearing act? Number 8 reveals one of nature's most incredible magic tricks. Medicine Lake sits on top of the world's largest underground cave system. Every winter, the lake drains through sinkholes into limestone caves that stretch for over 15 kilometers underground. The water doesn't resurface until it reaches the Athabasca River, 16 kilometers away. But here's the incredible part, and this is what made me emotional when I learned it. Indigenous peoples knew about this phenomenon centuries before geologists figured it out. They called it medicine, not because they didn't understand it, but because they understood it represented the sacred cycle of life, death, and rebirth. I chartered a boat with a local guide who showed me the exact spots where you can see water literally being sucked into the earth. It's like watching nature perform surgery on itself. But that's nothing compared to what I discovered by following that underground water system to its source. Number 7. The secret location. Number 7. This is it. The location Parks Canada doesn't advertise. The spot that made me cry tears of joy. Following the Medicine Lake cave system led me to a place that doesn't appear on any tourist map. It's called the Hidden Valley Hot Springs, and officially, it doesn't exist. 20 kilometers of unmarked hiking through bare country leads you to a natural amphitheater carved into the mountainside. 7 terraced pools of perfectly heated spring water, each one a different temperature, cascading down like nature's own infinity pools. When I finally reached it after 8 hours of hiking, I was exhausted, dehydrated, and honestly questioning my sanity. But the moment I saw those pools, with steam rising into the pristine mountain air, surrounded by walls of glacier-carved rock, I just broke down. You need a backcountry camping permit to access this area, and I'm not going to lie, it's dangerous. Grizzly bears, river crossings, and navigation by compass only. But if you have the skills and the courage, it's the most incredible natural spa experience on Earth. I'm sharing this because I believe incredible places should be experienced, but please respect this place. Pack out everything you pack in. Don't post GPS coordinates on social media. Let's keep some magic left in the world. Number 6. Athabasca Glacier Crevasse Walking. Number 6 takes us onto one of the most accessible glaciers in North America, but we're not doing the touristy snowcoach thing. Columbia Icefield Glacier Adventure offers Ice Explorer tours that actually let you walk on 300-year-old ice. But here's what they don't advertise if you book the Glacier Discovery Walk. They take you to active crevasse fields. Picture this. You're walking on ice that formed when your great-great-grandparents were children. Beneath your feet are crevasses so deep they glow electric blue. The ice creaks and groans like a living thing. Our guide, Maria, explained that this glacier loses 16 feet of thickness every year due to climate change. What I was walking on might not exist for my children to experience. If these incredible experiences are inspiring you to plan your own Jasper adventure, hit that like button to help other travelers discover these hidden gems. And subscribe because I'm releasing a complete Jasper planning guide next week that includes maps, permits, and insider contacts for every location on this list. Also, let me know in the comments what's the most adventurous thing you've ever done while traveling. Some of your stories might end up in future videos. We're now in the top 5, and I'm not exaggerating when I say these final locations will give you goosebumps just hearing about them. Number 5. Dark Sky Preserve Aurora Chasing. Number 5 takes advantage of Jasper being the world's largest dark sky preserve. But forget random aurora chasing, I learned to predict them. Using aurora forecast apps, solar wind data, and local indigenous knowledge about seasonal patterns, I achieved a 90% success rate for aurora viewing. The secret spot? Pyramid Lake Road, exactly 3.2 kilometers from the town site. On my best night, the aurora was so bright I could read by it. Green curtains danced across the entire sky, reflected perfectly in Pyramid Lake. I shot 847 photos that night and every single one looks like digital art. Download the Aurora Forecast app and set alerts. When the KP index hits 4 or higher, drop everything and drive to Pyramid Lake. Trust me on this. Number 4. Backpacking the Skyline Trail. Number 4 is for the serious adventurers. The Skyline Trail, 44 kilometers of ridge walking through some of the most spectacular scenery in the Canadian Rockies. This isn't a day hike. It's a 3-day backpacking journey that takes you above treeline for 80% of the route. You'll camp at Snowbowl and Curator Lake, 2 of the most beautiful backcountry campsites in all of North America. Day 2 broke me physically but rebuilt me spiritually. 12 hours of hiking above 2,000 meters elevation, with 360-degree views of glaciated peaks stretching to the horizon. My legs were screaming, my lungs were burning, but my soul was soaring. Book your permits 6 months in advance. Pack layers. I experienced everything from snow to sunburn on the same day. And hire a local outfitter for your first time unless you're already an experienced backpacker. Number 3. Grizzly Bear Photography Masterclass. Number 3 is why I bought a telephoto lens and learned to control my heartbeat. Jasper has one of the highest grizzly bear populations in North America, and photographing them ethically changed my entire approach to wildlife photography. Working with a local bear guide named Thomas, I learned that successful bear photography isn't about getting close, it's about understanding behavior. Bears have predictable feeding patterns, travel routes, and comfort zones. My best encounter happened at Malign Lake. A massive male grizzly, probably 400 pounds, was fishing for spawning salmon just 50 meters away. Through my telephoto lens, I could see individual water droplets on his fur, the concentration in his eyes, the raw power in every movement. We maintained proper distance, made no sudden movements, and let the bear dictate the interaction. That's how you get incredible photos while respecting these magnificent animals. I'm actually putting together a complete guide to ethical wildlife photography in the Canadian Rockies. Comment, bears, if you want me to include you when it's ready. Number 2. Northern Lights plus Hot Springs Combo. Number 2 combines two incredible experiences into one unforgettable night, and it's something I'd never seen before anywhere in the world. Picture this. You're soaking in natural hot springs, surrounded by snow-covered mountains, while the northern lights dance directly overhead. It sounds impossible, but I found a way to make it happen. Remember those hidden hot springs from number 7? Well, I returned there during peak aurora season with specialized photography equipment and camping gear rated for 30 degrees Celsius temperatures. At 11:47 p.m. on October 23, the aurora erupted across the sky in sheets of green and purple light. I was sitting chest deep in 39 degrees Celsius mineral water, surrounded by steam clouds that glowed like ghosts in the aurora light. Setting up my camera for long exposure while maintaining focus through rising steam took 3 hours of preparation. But the results? I captured images that NASA actually asked permission to use in their aurora research. I've traveled to 47 countries and seen incredible things, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compared to watching the universe put on a light show while soaking in Earth's natural healing waters. If this video is inspiring your next adventure, please hit that subscribe button and share this with someone who needs to see Jasper's magic. Every subscription helps me continue discovering and sharing these incredible hidden gems. Number 1. The ultimate Jasper experience. And finally, number 1. The ultimate Jasper experience that combines everything we've discovered into one life-changing adventure. It's not just one location, it's a perfectly orchestrated 7-day journey that I designed after 30 days of testing different combinations of these 20 experiences. Day 1. Arrive and acclimate with Pyramid Lake sunrise and Athabasca River floating. Day 2. Skyline Trail begins. Day 3. Backpacking continues to the secret hot springs. Day 4. Aurora Photography Night. Day 5. Grizzly Bear Photography and Spirit Island Kayaking. Day 6. Ice Walking and Night Sky Photography. Day 7. Sunrise Hot Springs and Reflection. This isn't just tourism, it's a complete reset of your relationship with nature, with adventure, and honestly, with yourself. I designed this journey for my own healing after a difficult year, but what I discovered was so much more than I expected. By day 7, I felt like a completely different person. More confident, more connected to the natural world, and absolutely addicted to the feeling of genuine adventure. I'm putting together a complete guide to experiencing this ultimate Jasper week, including all the permits, equipment lists, booking contacts, and detailed maps. Comment, ultimate, if you want early access when it's ready. This is why Jasper National Park isn't just a destination, it's a transformation waiting to happen. So there you have it, 20 incredible experiences that will completely change how you see Jasper National Park. But more than that, they'll change how you see yourself. When I started this journey, I thought I was just making another travel video. But somewhere between crying at hidden hot springs and watching grizzly bears fish for salmon, I realized I was documenting something much more important: proof that incredible adventures are still possible in our world. If this video inspired you, here's what I need you to do. First, smash that like button to help other adventurers discover these hidden gems. Second, subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'm releasing detailed guides for every location in this list. And third, comment below with which experience you're most excited to try. I read every single comment and love hearing about your adventures. Remember, the best adventures happen when you step outside your comfort zone. Every single location on this list requires some level of courage, preparation, or willingness to go beyond the obvious tourist path. Your Jasper adventure is waiting. The only question is, are you ready to experience the magic? Don't forget to check out my complete Canadian Rockies playlist right here, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep pushing your boundaries. The mountains are calling and you must go.